speaks about the Lord keeping you. The Lord is my keeper, you know? Meaning the Lord gonna protect you. So we in a time, unless we have divine intervention, we're not gonna make it, man. You're gonna need the Heavenly Father to intervene and say, nah, this one mine right here. You can have all the rest of them, but this one belongs to me though. And the why, which means exemption from judgment, which, guess what? Begins with you knowing the names Yahweh, Yahushua. And the doctrine tied to that. See, those names come with a certain doctrine. As you read in the book of Acts, it speaks about the men that believed on the apostles' word. They continue in the apostles' doctrine. All right? But guess what? The apostles' doctrine was the doctrine of Yahushua. It was the doctrine of Yahushua. So that they didn't come with their own thing. Right. Just like we're not coming with our own thing. So at the end of the day, everybody want to come up with what they call, they may not call it this verbally, but they show it through their action. They got this counter GMS doctrine. Y'all really coming against Yahweh Shah. And you got to answer for that. Okay? But you elect out there, you hope for elect brothers and sisters, y'all going to be preserved, man. From the time of chaos, you're going to be preserved from the corruption. You don't got to worry about all this madness out here, man. You know, but see, that's why we do what we do. Like Elder Banyami be saying. This is why we do what we do. Now, although this, you can say, you know, between 10 and 20% of, you know, what the Lord is looking for, the majority of the work you can say is off camera. But this is still the requirement. You know? And, you know, you got certain brothers that may have certain more spiritual talents than others. Whatever your talent is, that's the requirement, though. Because that's still part of your obligation. Because although this is 10 to 20%, you can say, he will still destroy us for not doing it. So it's an important 10 to 20%. You know? If you're doing this, guess what? You were created to teach. That's how far out this thing we call life is. That's how far out the simulation or the matrix is. You're doing this, the simplest way to put it, you were created to teach. That's why you got you doing this. People that's walking around doing what they do, they'll create to walk by, do whatever they're about to get into now.
I got one for you.
It's as simple as that.
That's scary too.
It's scary, bro.
Okay.
You know?
I know brothers who was in it. I'm talking about teaching. You know what I'm saying? I'm linked up with them and they bug the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
So you are close to work.
Yeah, so it's like, God damn, boy can just, he can give it to you and take it away. It's on him. That's the power of the Lord, man.
That's why pride is rooted out of the equation, man. Quote Elder Big Gad, man. Quote Elder Big Gad, man. And I never forget it. Which I didn't even hear it directly from his mouth. I heard it through the Elder Apostle of God. Okay. But it don't matter if you're the last man that make it. You know, the chariot door, the chariot door can slap you on your behind, so to speak. Like, you know, you barely getting in. Yeah, it bumped you in there. But you made it, though. So fuck pride, man. At the end of the day, we're working for the same thing, bro.
Pride is a Edomite spirit.
Yep.
You know, pride is one that depart from the basics, bro. Which is what the Lord does. You depart from that, depart from, you know, what the Lord is pride. Look at Babylon. You know, I got one for every book. This is Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nation.
And they're not talking about the prophet Jeremiah only. It's talking about prophets as a whole, man. Yeah. This is how we came in this world, you know? hey, the Lord showing you, I've been with you. And this is your first rodeo. So we in a time where the Lord's prophets, his elect, are being perfected. Lord willing, part of that number, it's our final life cycle, man. Because see, once we do this and we get it out the way, we don't got to do it again. That's the beauty of it. This is it. You got it out the way. You know, we got to get this out the way. And that was the mindset of Yahushua, just to get it out the way. Because his whole mission was about doing the Father's work so he can be glorified. He can get that same glory back. That's why we doing what we do out here. So Lord willing, hey, we part of first fruits. We can get our glory back that we had before the foundation of the world. We can have a shot. Going back to what you're reading, being predestined. You know? But you know, your programming that you got down here is routed back to the spirit world. You know? That's it, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is we speak about pride. This is Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
And you mainly see it when it's like can't no one tell you anything, man. You know, it comes to a point where you deify yourself. Like you only got to answer for yourself. And we've seen time and again that behavior is a behavior for crash dummies, man. That's a behavior that's gonna get you out of truth. You know? But what preserves you in the truth is taking correction, listen to your brothers, especially listen to the men that's over you. And if it's situations where it's more than one man telling you something, more than likely it's you, bro. And they go anyway. Okay, I gotta look in the mirror. Because you gotta believe and see Yahweh Shai in each brother and know the Lord through these brothers not gonna tell you nothing wrong. You know? And something else going back to Elias Shwama, something he had said, be not ashamed when it's your turn. Because especially like for brothers that are in leadership positions, you know, you ahead, first, second, third, fourth, or fifth in command, whatever the case may be. You know, a lot of times the Lord has you as a part of his adjustment bureau, so to speak, in the camp. You know, to make adjustments or to keep things on track, you know. But every once in a while, you know, that correction will circle around and that was your turn. You know? Because none of us are above correction. You know? Which, you know, all this is written within the law. Now, there are certain laws, it may not say that's a law, but it's still in the book. And we're speaking about keeping the law, that's still in the book. You know? Because a primary thing we're coming back to is greatness is taking correction. And that was removed from our nation. You know? Because we in a generation now where you know, dealing with change, you can't tell them nothing. But that's why the Lord is starting everything over with his elect. You know? Speak about reproof, rebuke. And that's real love. You know? We wasn't taught real love. So, you know, just tying us back into what, you know, Captain Bob was speaking about, dealing with keeping the law, well, taking correction, that's part of it too. You know?
I got one more precept, if you don't mind, because it's gonna tie into what I just got. It's Proverbs 16 and 19. Better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud.
Yeah, and in the world, you know, everybody all through. Everybody all through. And you know, the beauty of Yahweh Shai, you know, Priest Ayash made a good point. See, that band say groove, you know. Hey, we gonna be in the groove watching the Lord get these people, man. You know? See, that's a perk. That's one of the main rewards of staying in this thing. You're not gonna be a part of the future judgment. You're gonna be outside of the simulation, seeing everybody else get it. You know? See, we getting our proof out the way. We getting our correction out the way. Being perfected in this final life cycle. But see, when that grace period cut off, the Lord shut that door of mercy, and that's it. That's it. All the men that got the wall, he done sealed them in his house. That's it. Okay, and from that point, we gonna really see this society fully collapse, man. You know? And see, and once it happens, man, it's never gonna be the same again. When the Lord really do it, it ain't gonna ever be the same again, man. Our day to day, us working these different BS jobs, and I don't care if you make, you know, decent money. This all BS, bro. We Israelites, bro. We gonna be sovereign, man. You know? But when the Lord really do this thing, when the Lord say, all right, it's time, things gonna change for us too. And that's why it's really all about staying locked in. And you know, this thing, the spiritual demon Satan, a lot of times he'll throw different things in your life to really take your mind off track from staying locked in. Because that's the only thing that matters. Because the Lord showed us time and again, he can take our job, He can take a woman we're dealing with. He can take our car. He can take our little ones. But this the one thing, hey, you know, Lord willing, he keep us here. This what matters. Because this matters to him. All the other things, that matter if he say it matter. This gonna matter regardless. That woman matter if he say she matter. Your little ones, we love them. But they matter. He gotta, you know. Hey, it's up to the Lord, man. Because we didn't make them. Ultimately.
That's why he said he can love God more than me, and I what? When I be my disciple. You know, so you gotta choose how it's not person.
And you know, sometimes he'll bring about, what's that word? But it sounds like a big word. It's starts with a C. Damn, it's like a certain type of correction. You know, not chastisement. It's another word. You know, but the Lord got to reroute you. It's a word, man. Lord will, you know, Spirit will bring it up. But you know, the Lord, He'll make them adjustments in your life to make you recenter. You better remember what it's about now. Right. It's about me. You know? Okay, He can easily take them things away, you know? But see, we're in a time, you know, Lord willing, hey, you know, for us to have seed, you know, you got a rib, they hang in there with you, they're going to be all right. And let's say you take them, I'm going to say as far as your seed, you get the seed back. Now the woman, hey, he placed that woman, you know, he ain't studying the woman. Because brothers mentioned Isaiah 4, that's for you women. Brothers ain't even talking about Isaiah 4 no more. Right? Bro, past that.
Oh,
bro, past that, you know? That's for y'all's sake. You know?
Hey, you hit the skip button on that motherfucker.
I got a video. And the Lord will bring a woman in your life. It's like your former woman does not exist. He can make that motherfucker vanish, bro. What she was doing, what he knows shit, how she looked, what he knows shit, her feminine qualities, what he knows shit. He like, man, where this new motherfucker? You like that, man? Where she come from? You know? Yeah. But see, in this society, what's about to say, bro?
I know, but at the end of the day, you don't supposed to be in love with that woman.
That's it.
That's the reason why A can be like B and B can be like C and C can be like D.
Yeah.
If I can get a precept, get second Ezra's about the wits, you know, because at the end of the day, you don't. Get Proverbs 30:1, man. Because you niggas shouldn't be falling in love with these hoes, man. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with taking care of your woman, but when she leaves and you at a state where you depressed, you can't get out the bed, you can't do the will of Yahweh Shem outside, you fucking bugging. You know, you gotta live this shit. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
And Lenny Williams.
Yeah. You know, you playing R. Kelly songs all day and then think she gone? No, we ain't in the time for that, man. The woman's supposed to fall in love with you. She's supposed to be, you supposed to be her cornerstone. Her prince.
She got to be enthralled and
If I can just add one more thing, you call. Because when you conquer with that woman, she don't want you no more. She's gonna tell you, you have a backbone, you can't stand up to me. It's a game. So she gives shit tests until you're conquered. You want to make a point, bro?
No, I was just gonna say that, and we're like to the Most High, you know. So that's just how we're enthralled, as the brother said, with the Most High. When how about Shemashah? That's how our women are supposed to be towards us. Now we don't get that because of the person, and because of how we treated the Most High as His woman. Now we feeling that pain.
That's
you know,
it.
we getting the taste of our own medicine.
Right.
We treated the Most High like, nah, we don't need you. And now, what's the state of our women? What do they tell us? We don't need a nigga. We don't need a man.
And look how that mindset has destroyed our nation. You're the only women in society that go against our man. Elon women not doing that. The so-called white man women, Chinese or Japanese women are not doing that. Their households are in order. But when it comes to our household, it is divided. You got, for example, so-called Chinese. You got man, woman, boy, and girl. But in Jake's fucking household, what do you have? You got the woman, you got the child, or children. No man. No man, period. And how else do you destroy a nation when you liberate their servants? Our women are our servants, and that's just it. Period. This shit is upside down.
First Ezra 4 and 26. Well, I'm gonna start at 25. It says, "Wherefore a man loving his wife better than father and mother."
Why? Because a man will fall in love with that woman instead of falling in love with his father and his mother. Right? Think about this. That's how you become one flesh.
Yeah.
Right? And think about this. When you got a couple that's married for like 40, 50 years, when that woman dies, what happens? That man gonna die.
He dies.
When that man dies, that woman gonna die because they're one flesh.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. A man falls in love with that woman. That's how he can love his woman beyond the way he loves his father and his mother.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Yep.
And this is free game for you suckers. Go ahead.
Verse 26. It says, "Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for
What's that
women."
wits? When you go into that term wits, it goes into your intelligence. And how do you do that? By worshiping that woman. Did not the scripture states in Exodus 20 chapter, more so that Yahweh is supposed to be the only entity we worship. And then Yahweh Shah, right? So go again.
Yep. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
And you go crazy. You willing to kill yourself because a woman left you. And that's fucking crazy. And meanwhile, you're in the grave and she's on to the next side.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
And become servants for their sake.
And how do you become servants? By giving her your spirit, your comfort. And once you give a woman your spirit, now your father goes. Right? And then if you in the truth, you start putting that woman before the truth, what happens? The productivity and the truth diminish. And meaning your spirit goes diminish. You start lacking. Satan taught you back. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, this is Proverbs 31 and verse 3.
What?
It says, "Give not
Hey,
thy
start verse
strength."
1, bro.
Okay, God. This is Proverbs 31 and verse 1. It says, "The words of King Lemuel."
Right, which is another symbolic name for King Solomon. Go
God.
ahead, bro.
It says the prophecy that his mother taught him.
Right, so he got this spiritual insight from a woman.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, "What, my son? What, the son of my womb? And what, the son of my vows?
Right.
Give not thy strength unto women."
Right, you're not supposed to give your strength to women, meaning what? Your substance, your accounts, and things of that nature. But ultimately, that boils down to your spirit, your mind. Because once a man gives his mind over to that woman, he's conquered.
Yep.
Period. Go ahead, bro.
It says, "Lord, thy ways to that which destroyeth
And
kings."
who was destroyed? Look at King Solomon. Right? Did not King Solomon go off? Adam, and so on and so forth. Now go to Genesis 3 and 15. Go ahead, bro.
This is Ecclesiasticus,
Hey, yeah, I'm touching, bro.
Ecclesiasticus 25:13 in GNT. No wound is as serious as wounded love.
Right.
No troubles are as serious as the troubles that women cause.
Right. A man would kill everybody for a woman. Right? A man would neglect his children for a woman. Right? So at the end of the day, the reason why a woman falls in love out of love with a man is because that man has been done. We just seen a nigga walk across the street. His woman was out the purse, and the nigga got the purse around his fucking neck. And then they pulled off his altar. Hey, y'all ain't doing Memphis right now. The king of Memphis is back. But anyway, but man, that's upside down. No way a man should be holding a woman's purse, man. Or you be at Walmart, you gonna see a woman walking along with the shopping list, and a man is pushing the car. That shit is out of order, man. My dad ain't never pushed no car.
Isaiah 19 verse 16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women.
Right, and that's what we see. Hey, these modern day Americans just like these women. They have a spirit of a woman. These manly men that you think are so masculine, they're feminized, man. As soon as that woman leaves, they break. Or they worrying about something. If she leaves, she fucking leaves.
And you think about it, it's in Jake's upbringing too. And like I say in Rock, it say sitting out in the midst of women.
That's right.
That's how a lot of Jake grow up getting around their mom, their aunts.
Yeah.
You know,
That's it.
got that big mama wisdom,
That's
wisdom
right.
from their grandma. But It's all about what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua got to say. And
Right.
the Lord was dealing with the men of our nation, not the women.
That's right. And guess what, Eve? You're going down with Esau. With Esau going down, you're going down too. We're going to prove it. Get Genesis the 3rd chapter, bro.
Nah, this is Genesis 3.
And you started 1.
All right. This is Genesis 3 and 1. It says, now the serpent was more